Well, Andrew Musa, man, you came from you were a high-flying, investment researcher and telling people what to buy and sell in the market. Now you're telling us what to buy in jeans. You got some of the coolest jeans I've ever seen. I mean, they're high-end and stylish, and they have that great little pocket thing on that change pocket. What made you think of putting that in the pocket?
Well, just first off, thanks for having me on the show. I really appreciate the opportunity. Well, that's it. Having worked in finance, what I noticed is that a lot of individuals, they wear that pocket square in their suit, and it's something they're more inclined to feel comfortable with. So I said, if you're comfortable with it on the pocket square in your suit, then you'll be comfortable.
I mean, up here, like the pocket up here. Yeah, huh. Yeah, I see. Well, that's it. So on the jeans, so now you have a distinctive. I mean, you go in and look at blue jeans in a store, man. They're all the same. But now yours is going to be that you're going to have that pocket square sticking out on that change pocket, and you'll know that boy, there's Andrew's jeans. Andrew's jeans. But more importantly, you say every pair of jeans has 6 plastic bottles in them?
Yeah. There's 6 to 8 plastic bottles. I mean, it's the technology that they use with the supplier of denim from the U.S. And basically, they use a technology that essentially blends the plastic bottles into polyester, and then that's woven with the cotton, and you have a nice pair of denim.
Wow. So this is a ecological, a green set of jeans, in a way that you have, that you're recycling bottles in there. And it's not, they don't shine. I mean, they don't look like.
Oh, it looks like a typical pair of jeans.
Yeah. But I think more important about, people, even if they're not interested in jeans, should look at your video on Kickstarter. I mean, you have a video on Kickstarter there that really, I think, speaks to how everyone should start living. And then I guess that's what your point is, that your jeans will help you start living that way and how to be a hero in life. I mean, it is just a wonderful message. I think there's, I feel my heart hurts for people who can't find that. And that's why you're doing for everybody else, showing them what you've done. Chuck this big career on, on comparable to our Wall Street kind of thing, making big money, to go with something that is in your heart to help somebody else. And that video says that. You should be making videos instead of, along with jeans. Put a little video in the change pocket. Yeah,
that's it. I'll keep it in mind.
Yeah, keep that inspiration there, because it really is inspiring. So I guess that's what you're trying to do with your jeans: inspire people to live.
No, absolutely. That's the goal of the jeans. The goal is to remind you that you, or everyone has the ability to go out there and to make a difference and to be a leader. And then we have so many reminders that are all subtle on the jeans to just sort of, remind you, hey, I can make a difference.
Yeah. Well, I think you're right. I mean, to me, I wear question mark suits now, man. I put this on and I feel like Superman, man. For some reason, clothes have that ability to do things for people. And that's why you're stylish, I guess it's a pocket change skirt, handkerchief or whatever there, really is a powerful symbol for somebody to feel more important. And whether you feel, it's not a selfish thing. It's a giving thing. If you can contribute more in life, if something, that pocket square helps you contribute more to the rest of us in life, God, what better is there to do? Huh? And I guess that's why you're doing this.
Well, no, it's true. There's that expression. They say what you wear is a reflection of who you are, and that's essentially the goal behind the brand. Put the jeans, remember to do good, and make a difference. It's simple, right? Everyone out there has their lucky pair of socks, their boxers, their blazer in your case. And wear it, there's an association. Something good happened one time when you wear it. And now every time you wear it, you feel, like you said, invincible. So the idea is wear the jeans and have this association of leadership with them, and go out there and make a difference.
No, it's funny. I guess that's why actors feel that when they get into a new role and they try to be someone else. But you're, I think, not trying to be somebody else. You're trying to help people touch what is inside all of us anyway, and how do we bring that out? And it seems like what you're doing is kicking that out a little bit for people, because everybody, I mean, you went through business school and got all these credentials and all this kind of stuff. Everybody putting stuff in you that you should be, and all of a sudden after 5 years of that, you exploded. Wow, that's not me. And you had to get out to do you, right? So it seems that your little, the pocket handkerchief, as I call it, the change pocket handkerchief, is a way to dig into ourselves, to find the hero in all of us. Yeah. Are you making a women's version yet?
Well, that's it. We started off right now with the men's because it's a new venture. We're just sort of gauging the market, but it's definitely something on the horizon. I guess the first thing to do is to see how well the men's sell, and then basically at that point, attempt to get into the women's market, which I believe is a bit more cutthroat and competitive. But I'm ready to take that leap if there is a market for it.
Well, but you were telling me earlier that you didn't know anything about the jeans market when you started for men, right?
No, exactly. I had to pick, women or men. And I figured it might be a bit easier because, well, I'm a man and I could think and then when I get to that stage where the company is growing, I'll maybe recruit a woman that could help me, have the vision of how to sell jeans to women.
Well, then you said you have no background in the fashion industry or anything. You bought jeans in your life is as close as you got, right? So how'd you fill in all those holes to get this done?
Well, I'd say Google.
Really? You just go to Google and find somebody to help you, huh?
Well, you keep reading about how the supply chain works, and then you sort of you draw it out, and you say, okay, I need a denim supplier, I need a button supplier, I need a pocket supplier, and when you narrow it down, you sort of start trying to find the best person to fit your company and how you can put it all together without overexposing yourself. Unfortunately my funds are limited, so I can't be traveling to Asia
exactly.
So, I would rather work locally if the price is right and I get along with the suppliers, and that's exactly what happened. I couldn't have been more pleased with the suppliers that I'm using.
But actually, people buy the jeans now on your Kickstarter project, man. They're getting it less than half price, are they? And they don't have to buy two; they can get one for half price, right? Well, it's an incredible bargain. That's what on these crowdfunding sites like this, you just get terrific bargains. Here you get a pair of jeans when you're in the store, in a couple of 6 months, people are going to have to charge twice as much, right? Well, what'd you learn about Kickstarter or fundraising that surprised you in this? Because you made your quota like in about 2 weeks or something like that. And it must be great. Is this your first Kickstarter campaign?
It is.
It is.
You're a hero already, too.
So what was this?
Look, honestly, it's a great experience, and I really encourage individuals that are small businesses to use Kickstarter because of the reach and the opportunity that you have to raise money and sell your product, basically ahead of production, which is great. But it is challenging. I think there's a misconception that people think they're going to go on Kickstarter, put up a video, and make millions of dollars. It's a grind from the beginning.
Yeah, you got to keep knocking on doors. Nothing's going to happen, right?
Calling people, utilizing your network, sending out emails. Yeah. It's nonstop work, and it's always on your mind.
Well, that's good. To me, what else is life to be? Have something on your mind that you think is the most important thing in the world to do. The problem is, so many people have stuff on their mind, somebody else is telling them this is important and they don't believe it. So like you find something that you really love to do, you can figure it out, doesn't cost a whole lot of money, you don't need a lot of expertise because it's all out there for you to put together the pieces, right? And to find you in the jeans and to get a pair of 50% off jeans right now, EmpyreanDenim.com. And Empyrean means what in Latin?
It means absolute power.
Absolute power. You put these jeans on and you feel like Superman.
Exactly.
And go out and do good in the world. We need more people doing good, especially like you, Andrew, who shows us how you don't have to keep doing the stuff that you used to do for some other reason. You go and follow that heart and contribute more to the world, right?
Yeah, that's the goal. Make a difference.
All right. Well, thank you so much. And people out there, watch that video of his. It's terrific. A great story. Take care, Andrew. Talk to you soon.